All right, guys, I'm gonna try out videoing this thing, and that way, in case some days y'all miss or got any questions, y'all can look at this. First off, we're gonna start out with our basic formation that we're gonna use a lot of, Rio, which y'all all remember this. Rio is going to be the formation. Rio would be for us trips right, a Y, F. And we used to call it a Z, but we're going to start calling it an R now, because you're on the right side. L is on the left side. All right, what we're going to go over today is we're going to go over stick with the tag of dodge. Now, how we call stuff. Rio is to our right side, so the first play concept is going to be what we're going to run to that call side. So Rio to the right, stick. So we're running stick to the right side. And we're going to tag, which is on the back end, the opposite side, is dodge. Okay? Now, let's go over stick briefly. All right, stick, we want to attack the inside backer right here. So, my slot receiver, which is our Y, okay, we're going to be 4 yards from the outside tackle, from our tackle, 4 yards. And we're going to be on the line of scrimmage. We're on. These two guys here, the F and the R, you're off. The L, you're on. Now, what we're going to do is, on this Y, is we're going to run like a hitch, like an Hawaii route, but we're going to turn to the outside because we want to turn away from this inside defender right here, that backer. That's the guy that we want to attack. Okay? The F route, the F back, sorry, you're going to run a speed out. 4, and then work to 5 and get all the way to the sideline. It's going to be a fast route. Make sure you sell this route like you're running a go. Work 4 to 5 and get those eyes up. What I mean, outside guys, the R and the L especially on the stick route. We want to have an outside release. Okay, so meaning wherever this guy is lined up, this cornerback, I want you to get outside of him, work to the bottom of the numbers, and get up the field. Now we're going to start at the bottom of the numbers. Okay, sometimes we might start at the top. But you know what? I want us to start on the bottom of the numbers, and I want us to get the good separation. Okay, so we're running a go and stick. All right, we're running an outside release. And this quarterback, if we get any press coverage or anything, we might be able to sneak it to you and throw you a ball. So always be ready for it. All right, now just briefly, like we're looking here. This is the guy we want to attack. Quarterback. You know, we're going to work this in practice. But be aware of this backer here. If he's playing too far inside, let's hit the speed out. Okay, let's hit the speed out. But on here, this has got to be a tight throw and a tight window. Okay, now, we're going to go over in a second if we get any different look. But this is the look we want to throw for this stick route. If we get that safety playing about 10 yards off, and he's playing deep enough where we can throw that stick route, it's got to be a quick throw and bang it in there. Okay, now, the dodge route, which we've been working on, we put in this summer, okay, but we're going to run an option route, okay, we're going to run an option route out the backfield. Now, the alignment, I got you pretty wide just so we can get things going, just because our personnel-wise and blocking, that way it can help out. But what we're going to do is your inside foot's going to be on the outside, the tackle's outside foot, okay, on the tackle's outside foot. You're going to push that outside backer's outside shoulder. You're going to get your eyes locked on him the entire time. You're going to push, and you're going to see if he can turn his hips. Like we run a normal flat route, but you're going to try to get his hips and turn his hips so you can bang it back inside. So as you're doing that, okay, let me restart. As you're pushing and aiming for his outside shoulder, if he sits there and you can't beat him inside, we're going to push it to the flat, hard to the flat, okay? If I'm pushing his outside shoulder and he starts to drift out, especially if his hips turn, then we're going to stick it and we're going to cut it at an angle. And quarterback, that ball's got to be thrown quick. All right, it's not a throw where we want to throw it here. As soon as he makes his cut, we want to get that ball out quick, and we want to make that read. Okay, this wouldn't be a bad read right here because it's spread out. We've got a good stick look here, and we also got the backside dodge as well. Okay, now. So that is Rio 80. We'll go over protection in a little bit. 80 protection is just going to be our zone protection to the right. This backer is going to be unblocked. Okay, 80. 90 would be the opposite for our lineman. We'll go over that later on. So that is Rio 80 stick, tag, dodge. Now, this year what we're going to do is if, let's say for example, let's say we get this kind of look. Okay, let's say that backer stays in. Let's say they cheat. Let's say, and this backer comes right here, and this free safety's over the middle. Okay, what we're going to do, stick route. Okay, we're going to have some variations this year of it. What we're going to do is, if you feel that guy's hard on you inside as you're coming off, and as you're releasing, you should be peeking at this inside backer right here. It's the guy we want to attack, quarterback and slot guys. This guy right here is who we want to attack. I want you, as you're coming off your stick route, and you see him, if he's playing hard on your inside, we're going to take that thing, and we're going to turn it into an out route. Okay? You're going to, as you're making your cut, you're going to work the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as I'm spinning, I'm feeling that guy on me, I'm going to push it outside. Because what that's going to do is, if this backer most likely is going to be carrying this speed out here, he's going to carry out, and we're going to have a space right here to throw the ball. Okay? Now, if this guy was to sit in there, well then quarterback, we're going to be able to go here, okay, to the speed out route. And that's what we would do. And that's what we would look for. Now, granted, if we get any type of shift here, then we got one-on-one right here, which wouldn't be too bad. Okay? But everything else for us remains the same. Okay? That's just what we gotta make this read, stick guy. And we got to make this read on this inside backer. If we're feeling like he's in man or he's playing you man, then we got to turn it into an out. Okay? Now, quickly, trying to hurry up so I don't take your time. Let's say we get this look. Let's say these backers are here and here, and let's say this free safety walks up. Okay? Well, now we're in a man look. Okay? They're in the middle of the field is open. We're going to call this a stick and go. Stick and go. Okay? So for us, this would be Rio 80, stick and go, tag, dot. The backside's still the same. So it's going to be stick and go. So what we're going to do is, we're going to run this like we're running the out. We're going to get to 5, push out to 2 hard steps. All right? I want it to be 2. It may end up being 3. But 2 hard steps, turn your shoulders just like everything, like we run the speed out. We're going to stick that out, and then you're going to bang it back inside. Almost like a skinny post, okay? Almost like a slant for us. And what we want to do is we want to turn that free safety shoulders and hips out, and we're going to put this ball right here in the middle of the field where it's open. So for us, that's going to be a stick and go, okay? So that's some of the things that we can do to combat some coverage that when we're in stick, that's things that we can do. Okay, so we got different variations for it. Okay, the last variation we would run if we got stick. Let's say we're going here, and let's say we get them cheating over a good bit. All right, they're cheating. Cheating right here. What we're going to run is we would run stick, we would run Rio, stick, Linda. Alright? If we get this look where they're starting to cheat over to the trip side, we'd run Linda. Quarterback, you would see if you have your stick route open, pre-snap. Is that a throw I want to make? Okay, well, in your head right now you say, no, I don't want to make that throw. So what we're going to do is tackle, we're going to block the end. We're going to pass set, let him get up the field, not let get inside of him, stay outside. We're gonna sell the block here, guard, and we're going to push out and kick out this backer. Center, sell the block, and you're going to steal this guy inside. Tailback, you're going to cheat a little bit further inside now between the guard and the tackle. I'm going to sell block, and I'm going to hook it around. Quarterback, I'm going to drop back and hit him there. So that's the variations that we might have in the stick.